Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett, and we're gonna get started with our weather forecast. So you can get your weather window out and we'll do the weather together. So, forecast for Thursday morning this week is supposed to be rainy. So it might not be raining yet, but it's gonna probably rain at some point in the afternoon. So we still need our sun. We can get our sun ready, put it up in the blue sky, but we're gonna have a lot of clouds covering the sun up there. And then we'll put our raindrops. So if you're watching this at 10:30, maybe it hasn't started yet, but it might start this afternoon. And the tree. So last week, checked the tree near my window, no leaves yet. And this week, no leaves. So getting closer to spring, we're gonna start to see some leaves and blossoms. But look outside the window and see if there are any leaves on your tree. And look outside and see if the weather came true. And keep watching all day and see if it rains, because that's what the weather people are saying. All right, so we have a special guest reader this week. Sofia, one of the kids who watches Storytime every week, is going to help me read the story this week. So we're going to read a really fun story all about winter and spring. All right, take it away, Sofia.
Today we're reading Snow Rabbit, Spring Rabbit, a book of changing seasons, written by O. Suguna.
Special thank you to Alfred A. Knopf at Publishers for letting us read the story today. All right, let's get started. When snow falls to the ground and all the trees are bare,
Everyone knows it's winter, including the rabbit here. The rabbit even made a snowman of rabbit.
some fly away from the cold. Ooh, look. It's a flock of geese. They're flying somewhere. I wonder where they're going. Maybe they're flying south where it's warmer. And look, way down here, look who's watching them. The bunny.
Some have a long, cozy sleep where they live. And again, the rabbit's there. And when it says cozy sleep and long sleep, it means like the bears with its baby bears. Isn't that cute?
Oh, they are really cute, aren't they? They look very snuggly. Ooh, look, turtles. Some swim to warmer waters. Kind of like the geese were swimming somewhere, but the turtles are swimming somewhere warm too. Wonder where they're going. I don't know.
And again, the bunny's going with them. Well, the bunny's there in the peach, and it's hopping on the turtles. While some have a thick, woolly coat, they can stay in the snow. Like this sheep, the colorful rainbowy sheep, but it's supposed to be. And here is a bunny with them looking at the sheep.
Oh yeah, the bunny kind of blends in with the wool. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see him. It's like camouflage. Ooh, look, some gather extra food for winter. Ooh, what kind of animals are these? Squirrels. Yeah, they're over here making a little pile of acorns so they can eat during the winter.
And the bunny again is hiding here. Oh, and watching one little squirrel taking one little acorn. While some travel far to find things to eat, like the reindeer. And again, the bunny's hopping with the reindeer, and this baby reindeer's hopping with the mom.
Ooh, they look like they're getting a lot of good exercise, huh? Ooh, some stay very still. Ooh, who's staying very still? Can you see who's here? In the green? Yeah, it's a crocodile there. It's really hard to see him. He's like... Now look, the rabbit is trying to do the same thing. He's like, I can do that too.
And look, the crocodile has opened its eye for the little bunny. While some keep busy, like the mice, moving fast and staying warm. And again, wait, where's the bunny? Here. The bunny's here. He's curious where the mice are going.
I'm curious about what the mice are doing too. They look really busy, huh? But when the snow has melted and the trees are in bloom, ooh, not winter anymore, everyone knows it's spring.
Including the rabbit. Not the rabbit is a spring rabbit.
He's a spring rabbit now. Look, the fur isn't white anymore. It's like a brownish color. A lot of changes happening in spring. Look, the bunny's giving us a little wink too. Nice. The end. And on the back we have our spring rabbit. Well, excellent job helping me read the story, Sophia. Let's give her a round of applause. So if you have your craft packet from this week, you can take that out now. We're gonna do a little winter spring activity together. So we're gonna make a picture together. So our craft this week has a couple different pieces of paper. If you open it up, and if you don't have one of these, you can just get a piece of white paper and some crayons and fold it in half like this. So we have a line down the middle. And we're gonna make a winter picture and a spring picture. So if you look at this, we have 2 yellow circles. So I figured this could be the sun, because the sun is in the sky in winter and spring. And something else we have in our weather window all year round is the ground, because we need the ground to walk around. All right, so now I'm gonna glue these here, the ground, and I'm gonna glue the sun up in the sky. But then we're gonna start to add detail for our winter picture and our spring picture, because winter and spring can be very different. Start to think of the things that you see in winter that you don't see in spring. Just gonna glue the sun up like that. Perfect. All right, so let's make this winter. So let's see, what do we have on the ground in the winter? A lot of the time, not all the time. Maybe some snow. Yeah, you can add some snowbanks like right here. See, and I'm gonna add maybe a little bit of grass, but it's kind of not really growing a lot. It's just kind of under the snow. But then over here, I'm gonna add a lot of grass, because you see a lot more green during the spring, because things are coming back to life. Things are growing more, and you have a lot more things growing. Speaking of growing, I'm going to add another little detail. And you can add whatever you want in your pictures. Think of things that you see in the spring and the winter. I'm going to add a little flower. So, a little flower shape like this. And I'm going to put a little circle in the middle. I'm going to make mine red, but if you want to add a flower and make it a different color, feel free. All right. See, what else? So we have all this green grass, and let's see, what else? Oh, so what are some things that we see in the winter? What kind of weather do we have sometime? We have our snowbank. Maybe add some little snowflakes kind of coming down. Like that. And I think I'm going to add cloud up here. But we do have clouds in the spring too, so I'm going to do that. And let's see. Ooh, what about animals? Remember in the story we had all the animals that were doing different things in the winter and spring? I'm going to add a little robin over here. A little bird. Because one thing that reminds me of spring is when the robins come around the yard again. Kind of hopping from tree branch to tree branch. Just gonna add a little beak like that. My robin. Let's see. Ooh, what's something that we could, an animal that we could put in the winter? Maybe. Ooh, maybe we have a tree over here. And what's another animal that we saw in the story? Remember the squirrels? So we have a lot of squirrels around here. And they get all the acorns so that they can eat during the winter. So I'm going to put a little squirrel over here inside the tree with his acorns. And on the other side, I'm going to add another tree, but this time I'm going to add green leaves. Because we're going to start to see a lot more green leaves coming, growing on the trees in spring. Cool. But the sun is always there, because we always need the sun. So you can keep adding details to your picture. Think about what you see in winter and spring, and the things that are the same and the things that are different. And if you want to label it too, you can write winter and spring. So I hope you enjoyed that activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday on our YouTube channel. We have a new book that we just got. Where is the dragon? So we have a shadow of a dragon in the background. Or is it? Have to find out. Special thank you again to Sofia for helping me read the story this week. Sofia watches Storytime every week, and she's also part of a program called Providence Promise. So our friends over at Providence Promise helped us coordinate the reading this week. So Providence Promise is a program that's focused on early college planning, starting at birth. So they do this through 529 savings accounts, family engagement, and early scholarships. So if you attend a Providence Public School or charter school, you qualify. So check out the slide at the end of the video for more information to contact them if you're interested. They're a really great community partner of ours. So you can reach out to them. And Sofia just wants to share a little bit more about her experience.
Hi, my name is Sofia. I am a Providence Promise student. It is a really cool program. They help you save for college. Since I joined in May 2020, I have earned $2,222. In early scholarships, all I had to do was read books and do fun programming they have for me. I was able to join Pen Pals, and PBD Promise gives me money to write letters. It's a fun and easy program. Tell your parents you want to join Providence Promise.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I hope you stop by the library, get some books, get the new craft bag for next week, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Take care, everyone.